Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia and welcome back to another episode of the 2023 budget series. Today we are talking about my least favorite topic, probably because it is the area where I struggle the most, and that is debt. So, I want to share a few things with you. First, I want to recap what I did in 2022. So my total debt is roughly $250,000, with $215,000 of that being student loan debt. I'm not thinking about them people right now. That for me helps it not feel insurmountable. Plus we haven't paid on them in a few years, and so I'm not going to worry about it until I need to worry about it. But having said that, it is in the back of my mind. I'm very acutely aware of it. I have some loans that are probably a year to a year and a half away from forgiveness. And then others that are maybe 5 years away from forgiveness. So, at some point we'll be back in the trenches with these things. But until then, I don't focus on them. I last year did a focus debt where I was focused on 5 particular debts: Ulta, PayPal, my Mac, Kohl's, and Platinum, paying those down. But this was like my overall focus debt picture. There's other things, primarily the student loans. But like all of these things, the Discover card, the Quicksilver card, Navy Federal, a loan, my car, was $33,989, and that was what I was focused on. So fast forward to December, we get to the end of the year, and we are at I think 31,413. So we started at 33,989. We were at 31,413. So the difference is $2,576. Not a huge amount. I think my goal was like $12,000, which was sort of lofty to begin with, just because I also had a very high savings goal. Now, last year, the other thing was I wasn't including this Ashley furniture. So when we get to 2023, I have added that back in, and the number is 32,607 with the Ashley furniture added in. So that's why the numbers are different, if anybody is paying attention. So let's take a look at where we were in January of 2022 and where we are now, to sort of get a better picture of what happened. Last year, I only owed $534 to Discover. I now owe $2,687. Last year, Quicksilver was $2,215. Now it is $2,577, and Platinum was $205. It's now $942. So those 3 alone all increased, and that's part of the reason why, like, the amount of debt paid down was only $2,576. Klarna and Afterpay have, for the most part, stayed the same. Afterpay right now is at $1,431, but listen, 2 weeks ago it was at $2,500 because we lost our mind for Black Friday, and that will go down significantly this month. You'll see when I do my January recap video that the Afterpay has significantly decreased. The goal is to get it paid off this month, but it may not happen this month. It may be next month. This loan that I had is paid off. I think this, I don't remember what it was for, but that's paid off. So I don't have that anymore. PayPal was $931. It's at $1,006. Kohl's was at $24.38. Now it is at $21.93. The Ashley furniture was not here because it was something I purchased in the middle of the year, so I owe $11.93 there. Navy Federal was at $59.88. It also increased to $70.67. Now, I did pay off the Mac at the beginning of the year. It was $14.05. It's paid off. I actually paid it off in December. I think I owed $8.50, and so I just bit the bullet and paid it off. And the reason I paid that one off was because it was something I knew that I was not going to run up again. It's like, it's done, and I don't have to worry about it coming back. Willpower is a thing that we are working on, so there's that. Now, my car payment, my car loan, or actually this, I have this other loan. It was at $44.53. Now it's at $32.17. And then my car was at $14,671. Now it's at $10,177. So, and then the student loans stay the same. Nothing has changed. There's no interest on them right now. So $215,999 and 46 cents is what I owe. I've shared before, if you've watched my previous budget series. I'm looking forward to, I didn't share this part, but I am looking forward to the new IDR plan because it will help people like me whose payment doesn't even cover the interest. Like, I think my interest is close to $3,000 a month. So the dollar amount of the loan continues to grow despite me making payments. So with the new IDR, that won't happen. And it will also be 5% of your discretionary income instead of 10, which is helpful because I already pay a lot. It's like close to $500 a month. So for that to be cut in half would be great. So we'll see if that actually goes through. I don't know where any of this is going to go with, you know, the Supreme Court or whatever, but I'm not really checking for that $10,000 or $20,000 of forgiveness. I would rather have the new IDR in plan because $10,000 does nothing for my $215. I'm still going to be on the same plot to have forgiveness in a year and a half and in 5 years. So, like, you can keep your $10,000, give it to somebody else. Not to sound ungrateful, but there's just no benefit to it. And in California, that is still taxed. So not only is there no benefit to it, but it has a negative impact on me. So that's that. So this year we are at $32,607 and 43 cents for our focus debt. I decided that I was going to break this down into smaller chunks by quarter and focus on specific things in each quarter. So for Q1, I am going to focus on PayPal, the Ashley furniture, and the Discover card. And I'd like to pay off the PayPal and the Ashley and pay down the Discover. I haven't decided by how much yet, but by the end of March. So one thing that I plan to do is take the money that I was paying towards Mac, kind of like in a snowball type of manner. That was anywhere between $60 to $80 because I was always sending extra as well. And I'm going to put that probably towards PayPal. I'm going to look at these two and see which one the interest is higher on. But whichever one the interest is higher on, because they're so close, 1,006 and 1193. That's what I'm going to work towards paying down first. And so those are the two that I'm going to really focus on. I already send Discover extra, so but I also charge things on it every month, and a lot of those are business expenses. A lot of this is business related things, and so I'm trying to shift away from that. I at minimum want to send whatever it is that is being charged through the card, so that I don't see it increase. But then on top of that, I want to send extra as well. So that's kind of like my debt plan for at least the first 90 days of 2023. My plan, you know, should all go according to plan. And at the end of March, we are at, you know, with these two paid off and a significant amount of the Discover card paid down, then I am going to, I'm sorry, let me back up. The other thing I want to do, and I don't know that I'm going to start this right away. I definitely probably won't do it in January. CarMax makes it very hard for you to pay off your car. And I say that because, like, if I want to make a payment towards just principal, I have to call and deal with them. I can't do it online with my normal payment. They prepay interest, which is annoying. So, but that is something I want to do. My car is scheduled to be paid off in September of 2024. I would love to pay it off this year, but that means I'm probably going to have to pay about $1,000 a month to get there. So I don't know if that is going to be feasible, especially if the student loan payments come back. So just throwing that out there as well. So back to Q1, we've got the PayPal and the Ashley and the Discover. If that all works out the way that I intend, then in Q2, I'm going to continue to work to pay off the Discover card, and I will then also shift my focus to paying off probably Kohl's, maybe Platinum. And I say the Platinum just because the dollar amount is lower at $9.42. Now, this also assumes that these are not here or they're very, very low amounts, because sometimes it's just easier to check out with one of these options. I did that the other day, and then I went in once it posted and I made like 2 additional payments. So I'm just not factoring those in. In any case, the maximum amount of time that you're going to have it is 6 weeks, because that's as long as it stretches out. I don't do like the installment. I think you can do like 12 months or 6 months or something like that with each of these. I do the pay in 4. So that is the debt plan for 2023. Would love to hear any feedback, suggestions, criticism, kudos, whatever it may be. There were some good things in 2022. Like, I did pay off several things, but we increased as well, and so that was the bad part. But it's not all bad. We're making progress. And like I said, a lot of the debt pay down didn't happen because the savings was just like really, it went really well. I didn't save the amount that I wanted to save, but I saved a lot. So that is my debt plan for 2023, at least for Q1 and part of Q2. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have not seen the other videos in the budget series, I will post a link below to the first one, which is an overview of what the series is about and the tools and resources that I'm using. We've also talked about, there's a video for goals. There is a video for my annual budget, my business budget, and also for the emergency fund and sinking funds. There's a video for each of those. So the next video is going to be on savings and savings challenges, and I am looking forward to that. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.